The decline of citizen involvement in politics and the need to build a generation of informed and motivated electorates has necessitated the activation of the Office of the Citizen. Speaking at the event, the Vice Chancellor School of Politics, Policies and Governance, Alero Otobo, says the activation aims to mobilize Nigerians to assume their roles as citizens and choose the best candidates based on competence, character, capability to take over political offices come 2023. She further explains that beyond the elections, the activation will help the citizens to understand the powers they have to hold their leaders accountable, as it has been recognized that it's one of the problems impeding the growth of the nation in leadership failure.
Raise community organizers that can begin to influence the electorate from now. And that's the role of SPPG. We want to be able to educate, we want to empower, we want to enlighten those that we are calling community organizers, so they'll know how to teach those at the community level who to select and who to hold accountable after they have won. So you can see why it has to be beyond 2023, even for accountability and knowing whether someone should run for office and whether he's qualified. They know what to look for, the criteria for excellence, the criteria for character, the criteria for competence and capacity. So that's our role, and 2023 is just the starting point.
Being in politics is not necessarily the important thing that I should be doing now. It is actually making sure that those three critical pillars of getting empowered and engaged electorate, making sure that we build a massive size of people who have been trained to be ethical, to be competent, and to be capable as politicians, and making sure that the society works together to demand for a regulatory environment in which politics and democracy happens. Doing those things corrects your politics.
For a nation to be great, for a nation to be developed, it begins from citizens. It begins from having empowered citizens. It begins from having enlightened citizens. It begins from having educated citizens. It begins from having informed citizens. Citizens who can go to the polls and understand what it means to be able to assess effectively those who are competing and select not on the basis of their stomach, not on the basis of somebody giving them 10 naira, not on the basis of somebody being the same religion or on the same tribe.
We have to make sure that people come out. Always, you've seen that about 30% of registered voters come out. So INEC has done a lot to ensure that the BVAS works. And we must bring people out, because once people know that their votes will count, then you will see that politics will be different. It will now be about the issues and value-based politics rather than just buying votes, writing votes, doing votes like that.